Oh, folks, no long, slow intro. We're just going to get right into it today. We have got a lot going on. We've got a brand new set. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to Returners Hideout number 345. Blissful Eternity is here. Hello, RBX Sire. Howdy. How you doing? It's so good to see you. Good to see everybody. We've got all kinds of new cards, new decks, and I got to tell you guys, we were off last week because I was traveling for Gen Con. So I really haven't spent any time with these cards. I've taken a quick peek, and I can't even say that I've really looked at everything once fully. So I'm really excited to see what we've got going on. You didn't miss last week. I missed last week. We weren't here last week. We were traveling for Gen Con last week, so we were out. But we're back. So we are here to see what the gamers have cooked up in our absence. We gave them a whole week to tinker and toggle because the set was pretty much available last Wednesday, or last Monday rather. Of course, we could have played this last Wednesday. Unfortunately, we were not around. Really poor timing there on my end, or on Gen Con's end. How dare they? Work. Actually, we did not have anything really going for work there this year. I was traveling for pleasure, but it was quite enjoyable, dude. I got to hang out with NATO. He came over for the con, and all of a lot of my FF and otherwise gaming friends. Played a lot of fun games. Had a great time as always. But we are now back. Let's see. We've got a who versus who, man. A real who's who. It's a real who's who of who's out there. Let's go to table 4. Let's see what Irving is doing. Irving versus Key at table 4. Tori Kelly playing tonight as well versus Pat at table 3 right now. Brian is playing against JG. The Fitness is here. A lot of really fun matchups. Greg versus Kurt, June versus Xavier. Oh my goodness, I want to watch them all, but we've only got 2 eyes and 1 screen. Well, actually, that's not true. We've got, I don't know about you guys, I got multiple screens, but we've only got one little window through which we can send you guys entertainment. So don't watch me. Okay, good to know. It's a good heads up. Looks like we've got, guys, the new Tifa is on the table. Let me get this game up on the screen. So this is Irving here playing against, it seems like a Ice Lightning deck that's, maybe doing a lot of the new 16 stuff. Okay, cool. There's a lot of new 16 support and synergies in a lot of different angles. I think is very interesting. And then Irving here, it looks like he's using the new Tifa, so we can look at her for a second. She's a 2CP5K. There's a lot of 2CP5K Tifas, aren't there? She has haste. When Tifa attacks, choose one forward opponent controls, deal it 1,000 damage for each Category 7 character you control. And then Rise and Fall is her S. Choose a forward, deal it 3,000 damage, and draw a card. You can only use this ability up to 3 times per turn. So, looks like we've got, of course, the Johnny, dude. The Johnny from the more recent set for the Rebirth Johnny. He's got one card named Tifa enters your field, activate Johnny, and draw a card. That's pretty good in a deck where you're playing a lot of Tifas. I imagine we're probably chock full. Or at least we have a couple extras, yeah. Oh my goodness, we've got this Cloud Warrior legend, dude. It's really neat how many Final Fantasy VII cards they've been printing recently, too. There's a lot of fun ways to build and play with Final Fantasy VII. So this is a new Cloud. We can look at him. When he enters the field, you may remove 3 fire cards in your break zone and or Category 7 cards in your break zone from the game. When you do so, search for 1 fire forward to cost 2 or less and a power 5,000 or less, like Tifa, and play it onto the field. He's got a pretty cheap S ability, too, and his is Power Cleave / Spellblade, so he's got like the team up. They've got like the team up moves there. Don't want an active card named Tifa or Aerith. Yeah, that's the Power Cleave and the Spellblade. Choose 2 forwards and break them. Very cool. We've already got a Cloud on the field though, but this is the old Strife Delivery Service Cloud. Choose a Category 7 forward, gains 2,000 power till the end of the turn, or gains a crystal when he taps, and when he first enters, of course, you choose a 7 character other than Cloud in the break zone, add to your hand and get that crystal. So I don't know what we're going to use the crystal for in this deck just yet. I do see a lot of Tifas. A lot of Tifas. Tifa.deck. We're going to hit that thing for 3-6. Yeah, I'll tell you. Irving was talking about Irving was talking about Tifa.deck at Gen Con, and I'm a believer. Just what we need. Let me get some names on the screen since the game's on the screen. You guys know the deal. We got player 2 over here up top is Key. And on the bottom we've got Irving. Well, Fire, Water, 7. I mean, that's... Oh, I didn't even hit the transition. Sorry, guys. Fire, Water, a new element combination for 7. Or we're using it's mostly Johnny fueled, but I'm sure there's like Andrea. There's a couple things in here that help out. Reeve EX, yeah, we like that. Reeve, Odin. Oh, we've got new Ramu over here. I had a feeling. So a lot of really cool 16 synergies came out in this set. Every one of these guys got like some new action. So this is when Ramu 16 enters the field or when Sidolphus primes into Ramu 16. You may discard one summon or job icon. When you do so, reveal the top 2 cards of your deck. Add all the lightning cards and category 16 cards among them to your hand. Wow, pretty good. Put the rest of the cards in the break zone. And there's our Shadolphus. I think it's really funny. Dude, wait, no way. No fucking way. Is this just a zoomed in? Is this art just zoomed in? Are you shitting me? Is this a joke? They just fucking enhance. Enhance. That's wild. Oh man. Final Fantasy 16, ladies and gentlemen, created in the modern decade. That's what we got. We gotta zoom in. I can't believe that, dude. It's literally the exact. Huh. Alright, well. What is this? I'm unfamiliar with the colors of this card. Oh, Barnabas 16. Dude, he's looking awfully red for a purple card. Before paying the cost to cast Barnabas, wow, he's gone. Just like that. Before paying the cost to cast Barnabas, you can remove 3 category 16 characters in your break zone from the game to reduce the cost by 3. So he's just a 2-piece. And then you prime for 2 lightning, and you get to do this. I love that we've got the basic guys. I'm calling them basic because of Pokemon, and they're evolving into these stage 1s. You know what I mean? We've got the Dion and the Barnabas now that are not light and dark cards. Oh my goodness, does it make me so much more interested in the Odin and the Bahamut, both the old and the new versions of them. Because Lord knows I cannot play like 5, 6 dark cards. I can't even play I can't handle 3 later dark cards in my deck. I lose my mind. So this makes me very interested in these cards. And Odin here, yeah, we're saying 7 Iron Flashes, baby, is what Tyler is saying. We just may have quite a few. It does look like there's probably quite a few EXs in here. The new Dion's Water. That's what I was saying, that these guys, we've got them in Water and Lightning now. Which is so much better than them being light and dark. I'm sorry if I misspoke, but yeah, I meant Dion is Water and Barnabas Lightning. Yeah, it's very compelling. I'm much more interested. Oh, we got the boat captain? Holy shit, everyone is here. The water element for Final Fantasy VII is a real who's who of miscreants. We've got the fucking old snapper sliding in on the back line here, dude. Watch out. I completely forgot they printed this card. When Old Snapper enters the field, place 3 flyer counters on the Old Snapper. We've got a mini game, folks. Then you can tap to remove flyer counters from him and put the top card of your deck in the break zone, or you can put Old Snapper in the break zone, choose up to 2 cards in your break zone and add them to your hand. But you'd only do that if you've handed out all the flyers, dude. So you can you spend an awful lot of virtual CP here just to eventually break this guy. Yeah, any 2 cards from your break zone to your hand. I mean, let's not pretend like that's not good. I get it. But I think this guy's in here because he's got a 7 in his category box, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's worth all that. Alright, so we got a little Zack attack. We're going to Zack the Odin here. Oh wait, no, Zack has already been played. Now we're playing Tifa. Johnny is popping up. You got double haste. Uh-oh, we gotta ban him. We gotta ban him, chat. I can just do this like a text command or something, right? I guess, yeah, probably. But we'll just do it the long way. For some reason I can't just click on them anymore in the thing. I want to be famous so bad, chat. Oh. This is exactly why we don't let them post links. Got him. Bye-bye. Alright, so we drew a card. It looks like that we played Selfie, we got a Tifa back. We used the Tifa S and killed the forward, the blocker, and now we take these last 2 points of damage. Odin and Sidolphus, doesn't matter who the Odin kills because we have, and he shows he's got more Odins. He's got more Odins, but they're both dark cards in hand. And he says, oof, too many dark cards. Keith saying, I couldn't do anything. Yeah, exactly. This is why I can't draw all of them. I can't play all them dark cards. But yeah, 7 Iron Flashes. You might have been onto something there, Tyler. Tifa.deck, taking it here. Very fun. Get your Water Fire Final Fantasy VII on today, man. All right, let's go to another table. There's so much going on. I just want to check it all out. Dude, we got the fitness back, man. Let's go to table 2. Let's see what's what. Oh man, JG is out here on soldiers. My man is just windmill slamming them soldiers on the field. We got the new Roche. It's another new soldier. Yeah, okay. And what we got going on over here? We got some interesting Final Fantasy 13 technology, dude. Can barely tell. We got mom. Do we have a dad? Oh, we're doing Hope Rainbow 13 stuff. Very interesting. I wonder if there are any new cards in here. All right, man. So we've got an absolute army of soldiers here ready to just bulldoze Brian next turn. I don't know that there's a whole lot going on here. Maybe we go, move on in search of another table. Dude, JG Fitness is giving him the muscle. Yeah. Oh man, it's entered the attack phase. What is there left to do, man? Is there even burst to get him out of here? Oh, we're doing something. Oh wait, no. Oh, we're discarding on attack. Oh, did we miss that trigger when? Oh no, because he has when. That's right, when a forward with first strike attacks. So they all make him discard on attack, dude. Because the Sephiroth is over here on the corner, dude. I forgot. Oh man. Where's Golbez's soldiers, dude? Where's that Leo doing over there in damage? There we go. Sarah. Oh, he's missing a damage point over here. Somehow he took Limit Break Leo to damage? This must have been like put the thing on top of their deck or something? Is that... No, right? I don't know, dude, but we're getting blasted here. Help a Jellyfish guy build a new list and it's hot. You can't steal his glory though. Alright, brother. I see you. We hit the Odin. And then that's unfortunately a draw pass from Brian. Okay, we're going next. There's too much cool new stuff going on right now for us to hang out there, I think. Sorry, Brian. We got Greg and Kurt, table 1. That's the next one on my list, so I'm just going down the list at this point. Alright, what do we got here? We've got Mono Wind? No, there's a little splash, a little splish splash of lightning in here. Ooh. And then Samurais on the other side of the table because we've got this fucking guy, dude. Play 1 fire forward to cost 4 less from your hand onto the field for a crystal. Finally, the Samurais have something to do with a crystal that's not just the cyan. I think this is really cool, man. Look at how cool this Warrior Light looks, too. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. Let's go. Samurais are back, baby. Let's go. Get in here. Dude, all right. This is pretty. I mean, he is like by himself. He's like 5 CP Brave 9K. He is so slow and bad, but then this crystal ability is so awesome and cool and sick and fast. Is it worth? Is the juice worth the squeeze, chat? That's the question. How do you get this game? I see somebody asking in chat. We're playing Final Fantasy trading card game on Octagon. OCTGN is the name of the platform. It's free third-party platform. It's unofficial. You can download Octagon. You can install the Final Fantasy plugin from within the Octagon client. And then you just need to find yourself some Final Fantasy TCG image packs for Octagon. Now, if you were a savvy Googler, I've already said everything that you need to know to find your way there, but you could also pop on over to our Discord. I will get a link for you. And we have a setup channel that can help you get started if you are interested, dear viewer. So allow me to post a link, since I see you are on the YouTube, and I do not know if I even have a link on the YouTube. Sorry about the old double post there on the stream. But yeah, you head over to Discord. We've got an Octagon setup help channel in the help section, and that's where you can find out how to get this all set up and started. It's got a little information, got links to everything you need, and this is also where everybody is in right now playing this tournament. So we have a free tournament every Wednesday, and you're more than welcome to come by and jam. He's a crazy Mon Leonis target. Well, that's a great point, Tyler. Yeah, for sure. You go hand wall, search for Hien, turn everything fucking sideways and get him, dude. Yeah, sounds good to me, dude. These samurais are absolutely slamming. Plus Ifrit, you just throw it. Why not, right? Clive Ifrit, can't go wrong there. They deal with like the big individual threats, and they kind of like make room for the other guys to get away with their shenanigans. They need a tiny bit of shenanigan space, and Ifrit is making a nice little nest for them to thrive in here. Mono Wind, I'm sorry. Wind Lightning over here, masquerading as mostly a Mono Wind cast list. Very interesting to see. I wonder what other new cards Greg is playing with. It's currently, it is many of the ones we are familiar with, although we don't usually see these elements together. Alright, so we're trying to S the Rosa, and then it looks like we're just using the fat Chocobo to pay for Rosa's ability to say you can't be chosen by abilities until the end of the turn. Which is fair. We should have gone for the swing, not done anything. Let him take the damage. Oh, I guess this is, sorry, I guess this is while he plays Rosa. So we're trying to Ifrit the Rosa on Greg's turn. Okay, that makes more sense. That makes more sense. Thank you very much. Oh, you know what? I didn't think... I saw Tyler also slipped in there with the sub. So thank you, Tyler, and thank you, Not a Dendle. Not a Dendle. I don't know what you are, but I know what you're not. Not a Dendle. Like a Nazgul, but a Dengul. Thank you very much for the sub. I appreciate you. Hope you are enjoying the new set. As we are. We're watching this wall samurai. Just look at him. Look at the way he's caressing that blade, dude. Look at the way he's just ready to put that thing right through someone's chest. A lot of swords. There are a lot of swords on the table. Gonna need everybody to calm down. Yet to look at the new set. Is it good? Hey man, they're all good. Yeah, there's some really cool stuff going on in here. We just saw like a Fire Water Final Fantasy 7 deck earlier. We're looking at some Slamurai return to form here, and we've just begun. We saw some new Final Fantasy 16 stuff already with the new Barnabas priming into an old Odin. A lot of interesting angles on 16 have come into this set. We've only seen about half of the people, and we've just taken a quick peek, so... Oh my goodness, dude. It's fucking Tenzin Limit Break. All the Samurais have plus 3k Brave, and they can attack twice this turn. Holy, dude. We're coming in. We're coming in. Fucking Tenzin finally sees his day, dude. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, I think we've just steamrolled the Wind Lightning deck here. Oh, there's new Ramu. There it is. Not enough. Jesus, good game. Samurai's moving on. Very cool. That's cool. I saw that 10 deck from Texas in top 16. Oh yeah, Gull Wings top 16 over there. Yeah, 10 was my first ever deck back in Opus 16. I think he got second, right? I didn't. Again, I was traveling, so forgive me if I'm not super up to speed on the Texas Materia Cup. Bushido D's, dude, for sure. Yeah, he got second with it. Yeah, absolutely. Very cool. All right, we are going to... do we have all the things here? Let's see. I've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, blast off. Let's go ahead and pair the next round. And when we click pair the next round, of course, that reminds me I gotta craft the next batch. Let's craft some prism powders. All right, then let's go ahead and get the results in here. So table 3, Tori took a 7-1 over Pat. Table 4, Irving took a 7-0 over Key. We saw that one. Table 5, Xavier 7-2 over June. We don't know what Xavier or June are up to yet this week. Table 1, Kurt 7-3 over Greg. Slamurais are back. And table 2, The Fitness with his strong return, taking a 7-0 over Brian. With a Soldiers deck. New Roche. Alright, next round. And Key, I apologize, but you got the bye. Somebody's got to get it. Would that I could give everybody a match. Players. Pairings are up for round 2. Oh, let's see, 750. That was quick. That was a quick round. All right. Boom. Said this is canceled. Why? Oh, good. We're out of the material. Out of glass fiber. Okay, cool. Then we shift gears. Alright. Pairings are up. Players are getting into the spots. And we are going over dreamers so we can crack some clusters. Everything in the world is as it should be. New Samurai cards has some nice toys to work with. Wall gave some flight. Dude, I love. I love. I love some samurais. I got you. You got to keep the sauce locked up. Oh yeah, that's right. I've got you. That's exactly what it was, Tyler. Is I didn't want to let that beast out of the cage after your crazy run. By the way, well done yourself this last weekend. There was a lot of hype stuff going on at that event, man. I wish it wasn't happening the same weekend that I was traveling for a big tournament. Good evening. Are me and Chris coming to Speedia for the new store for the LQ? Sorry, I just saw that, Mr. Muhammad. When is that? Which one is that day? Saturday, August 22nd. Maybe, brother. I mean, it's looking good for me. I could probably go. The 8th here coming up. I know there's some stuff going on 8th and the 9th, but I'm actually going to a wedding on the 8th. For an old returner. So we're gonna be going. I'll be in Virginia the 8th and the 9th, but I don't know if I'm gonna try to make it over to Jersey's on the 9th. The 8th, I know there's stuff going on. I wish I could go. There's stuff going on in North Carolina, man. Dream Days. I think I literally have a ticket. I gotta figure out if I can return that ticket. I think I literally have a ticket to an LQ on Saturday that I can't go to because I have to go to a wedding. I forgot. Just how it be, man. I wish I had like way more time. All right. So we've got, let's see. Gamers Gaming. What were even the pairings? I posted them and I didn't even look. Tori Kelly versus Xavier at table 1. Tyler versus JG Fitness at table 2. Irving versus Kerr at table 3. So those are the undefeated tables. Xavier and Tori, we have not seen what either of them are playing, so I think we're going to start there probably. Tori did pretty swiftly end his game, so I feel like we may have one way or the other. Either we'll have an exciting game or we may have some time to bounce around. Oh my goodness, the rain dog with the drink cup. All right, I'm sloshing my water around on the microphone for you because I've got it right here. And I'm so ready to chug it, to have a drink, have a sippa. Thank you very much. Rainy, welcome. We're looking at the new Opus today. We've got new cards. Very exciting. Also in Final Fantasy XI World, Treasures of Adogun is releasing on this private server on Friday, this Friday, which is no longer a meme. That's true. So, you know, we're over here, we're getting ready, dude. We're crafting up. We got to make sure we're ready for Corsair. All right, game's on the screen, so let's go ahead and get over there. Game's on my screen anyway. We'll get it on your screen in a second. There we go. That sweet, sweet ASMR. You know that's what we're here for. Water slosh ASMR. Gamer water. Alright, so this is going to be Tori versus Xavier here. Let's get the names up. There we go. Okay, Tori, we've got, of course, some monster stuff going on. Animist. Animist is a really, really good card. Like, it just does, for a 2 CP backup, this card is wild. At damage 3, it's absolutely nuts. It just searches for monster 4 or less and adds it to your hand. Like, what a powerful... No 2-drop backup with a search like that. And it's a really wide. Like, 4 or less is a really, really wide open search. Then you've got... just one tap, put it in the break, so you search for a monster 2 or less, and you play it on the field. This card is really just so wild. Epitaph, of course, searching for probably a Mira, either Mira or Leo. We've got a weird little glitch going on here on my screen where I see one of the cards in his hand sideways, and it's another epitaph, but I've got a feeling he does not have 4 cards in his hand. Oh, maybe. I don't know. On the other side of the table, it's, well, it's MBM. It's MBM. I don't see new LB, and I don't see new Cardo. So we'll see what's going on over there. We got Cloud in the new Fire Earth deck over here. We're playing 2 CP Zidane. When you cast a card removed from the game, choose one forward. Opponent controls deal 5,000 damage. When Zidane enters the field or attacks, remove the top 2 cards of your deck from the game. So we did reveal an elf here. So we're playing this card removed from the game. And we're dealing 5,000 damage to Pinello, I imagine. Yeah, pretty cool, man. You get the discount on this backup. This backup increases the quality of a card in your hand. We're going to go get Tifa by swapping out the Meath. Tifa's another incredibly overrated 2CP card. Yeah, a lot of really, really powerful value here. And we can play this Cloud we just made. Discard this Tifa here. Yeah, so we get to play the Cloud, right? Cloud will then deal another 5,000 damage to this Ash. Then Cloud gets to search for a Fire Forward at 2 or less of 5,000 power less and play it on the field. And boy, that is a very wide toolbox. Fire has been cheating 2 CP forwards in with some cool effects for literally the entire time that this game has been running. 2 CP Haze Tifas have existed since the first set. 2 CP VVs that crack for damage were very popular early on. Here we've got a 2 CP Warrior Light revealing the top 4 cards of our deck, removing a card among them from the game, returning the others to the bottom. So he's going to get another backup here. Zidane's going to trigger on this Warrior of Light, and we're going to get to kill the Ash with another 5k as we develop another backup from this 2CP forward that came in off the Cloud. So it's like really... I think people really undervalue these effects. I know there's a Physalis that has something like this, and there are a few decks that can take advantage of it because it's just been printed on so few cards that synergize well together before now. But being able to just go further into your deck for free or for a cost that isn't CP or cards from your hand. In this effect, I know that we're playing these forwards that have the effect on it, but essentially it's attached to the body. So it's like this additional effect, right? And... it lets us look deeper into the deck and increases the quality of our next play more often than not because we get to look at multiple cards and then select something to do from among them. Of course, it does take more cards out of your deck, which it hastens your deck out, but a lot of the time finding the right or the better card more of the time should kind of eke out an advantage for you that wins your games before you're running all the way to deck out. So I think it is really cool to see that Zidane gives you a reason. He says, hey, if you're doing this thing, there's a payoff. All of a sudden, not only do we go find the cards that could do that and bind them together with this brand new glue, which is really nice. It's one of the best things about this game is you might just get a new type of glue and all of a sudden you can attach things together that never made sense to attach together before, or just never really had a way to hold together. So Zidane is really making this whole strategy of seeking more cards and playing them from removed from game. I mean, yeah, he's going to synergize with other things that are already removing cards from the game, but I think what I like the most is how he's activating cards like this Warrior of Light. And when you're doing that, not only are you getting this advantage from the Zidane, but you're also just using this ability and getting the advantage of that card quality improvement, of card advantage, in one of the few ways that you can get it, by just improving how good the cards you have access to are, instead of necessarily giving yourself more cards. And that just leads to things like being able to set up, being able to save CP pretty efficiently. Now, we say all that, we're glazed the deck, we do all that, but MBM is also a very good deck, very efficient, has a lot of synergies that are powerful together, and has access to just repeating their threats very easily. So we have the no-no, comes down for basically free, takes care of one of the problem forwards, the Zidane, although it will be pretty easy for us to get another one of Zidane. Ash is then going to get the Pinello into play. Pinello is going to add a card, and we're going to have these 3 forwards ready to just sack something of our opponents on the way out, so that they will lose at least one of these forwards this turn no matter what. So it's very interesting to kind of watch this back and forth. Also, MBM, of course, is a tried and true, and we're doing something new over here, so it'll be interesting to see how this shakes out in the end. MBM has now shot its second volley. This is the second Ash of 2. They only can do this twice. It is this massive consistency swing, but once it's gone, it's a lot harder for them to keep finding those same pieces and reproducing them onto the table, short of drawing the right cards. Like drawing a Fran can help us immensely, but anything short of that, it can be pretty hard to refill this board so quickly when we only have like 1 card in our hand right now for Xavier. Vaughn manually going to damage. We're stopping there. Maybe not quite as much in play as we would like to have right now, but a very cool concept. And if the next Zidane comes along, or we get another one of these clouds, because remember this cloud can also search for the Zidane and play it on the field, we can have some pretty cool combos to threaten some of what Xavier's got going on over here. Xavier did not do any early damage, so we're not really in danger of something like a giant kill turn with Balthier and friends. I think we are still at least 2 big attack turns out. Xavier thinking about it in the first main. I mean, you got a backup that can clear the active blocker. Maybe you can play another backup depending on what your hand's looking like after you do that. Impulse. Sorry, I didn't see what you... I missed what you were responding to there, RBX. Sorry, I'm not sure what you mean. Surprised we didn't block with no-no and then spin on the stack. Yeah, we should have, for sure, right? It's just free. Watch us, like, draw into... I mean, we have so few cards in hand, and honestly, I don't know that we had any no-nos to discard yet. There are no no-nos yet in the discard pile. Oh, no, there was one. There was one. I was gonna say, it's a pretty powerful draw, or even just franning the no-no back is strong, but, I mean, we did block it anyway. Fran's gonna get it back here. Yep, we're gonna just no-no the Zach. We took the long way around. Yeah, I mean, maybe he wanted to play another no-nos in his hand, but it seems like maybe not. Oh, but we got there. We drew the Fran, or we had the Fran as the last card in our hand, one of the 2. Really is what it had to be to continue to keep that same level of pressure, but we did draw it, so now back to where he's got 6 cards in hand. I don't know, I think this is a fake epitaph. I think we just got bugged out on turn 1. I think he actually has 5 cards in his hand. We'll see what he does to answer here. The limit break Toto is gone. We need like another one of those. That Cloud Zidane turn was sick. I want to see more of that. Alright, oh, we zoomed out. Dude, I kind of want to go back and check on the old Slammer and see how we're doing this round. Don't have any reports in yet. It's still anyone's game in every round. Xavier, not having a whole lot. Seeing this is kind of what we were talking about, right? So we get another wipe. We hit the Matoya from Tori. Great, right? That's exactly what we needed. Didn't have access to the LB Toto. We did have a wipe in the Matoya, and now we've cleared both of the Ash. And Xavier had played the Fran from his hand already. So Xavier just draws into a turn where he's got absolutely nothing. He's got one card left in his hand, draws 2 for turn, plays a Leo, looking for something, and then just passes. Right, Leo is going to get torn apart by this this little combo that happens here when all these cheap cards start entering. No, we got the 1CP Mirror revealing the top 5 cards of the deck. If we have any kind of bomb, oh, Zombie will do it. Zombie's very interesting here because Zombie adds back forwards of cost 1, so you get the whole Zombie Mirror thing. The impulse effect is, oh, it's magic terminology. Yeah, sorry, I don't. Those go right over my head. Removing cards from the top of your deck that you can cast this turn. Yeah, cool. Yeah, effectively increasing the size of your hand beyond, especially in a game that has a tight hand size restriction. So think of it this way. Final Fantasy TCG is designed so that at the end of your turn, you can only keep 5 cards, right? So you should only ever have so many things you have access to, and which limits your options to a certain extent, and also forces certain choices to be more impactful or harder for you. There's a higher opportunity cost when you choose to do one thing over something else. When you remove these cards from the game and you can cast them at any turn, you're effectively, you're not just looking for more and better cards than the things you have access to already, potentially. But you are increasing the size of your hand in a way that does not get reduced by this rule. So you can actually go beyond the, quote-unquote intended max hand size in some ways. And that's just very powerful. Having so many options, having flexibility. Flexibility is one of the most powerful things you can have in any game, especially these card games. We're going to play the Cloud. We're going to remove a couple Clouds and a Warrior of Light. Don't really have any great way to bring them back. And there he is. Zidane is going to come in off of that. So Zidane is going to remove the top 2 cards of our deck from the game. We have all these backups here that we can play them with. And we are going to respond by using Kukulane on Zidane to say... okay, you don't get to deal any damage if you cast those cards this turn. And so we go, okay, sure. So we remove 2 cards. One of them is Zidane, unfortunately. The other one is Goblin. So the Zidane's a nothing. We're going to just move that over to the side. Goblin, of course, we will be playing as we've got all the CP. And we're not going to get the damage from the Zidane when we play it, so we won't get to play a 1CP Goblin and then kill Leo for free, which would be sick. But it's good enough on its own anyway. We're going to play Mira. Actually, look, Mira is going to just kill the Leo, huh? Is it 2? Oh no, this is the reveal one. Sorry, I keep thinking of the other one that deals damage when they go to the break zone. We're going to get Zombie. And we're just going to keep that train rolling, dude. Zombie comes in. We go get Mira back. There she is. Yeah, we know this dance. In Magic, it's mostly red that gets those types of effects. That's interesting. Yeah, they want you to have because it's an interesting way for an aggressive person to not get screwed by a game that has like lands and you draw so little and top deck so often. I think it's a really interesting way to encourage people to be aggressive with their decisions and with their cards, and then still be able to make some interesting decisions. We EX the Kukulane, so that's Kukulane number 2. We're gonna draw a card off of that. And yeah, Tori's just putting the Zidane in the RFG prop over here, since it's if you cast it that turn, which we're not doing. Also, we already have a Zidane on the table, so yeah, we're just gonna remove that guy properly. Yeah, exactly. There are many different kinds of card advantage, right? There's straight up drawing cards, there's denying your opponent cards, there's improving the quality of your cards, there's reducing the quality of your opponent's cards. A lot of interesting things. Alright, so we do kind of reassemble this little thing here, but we're just like a Balthier play away from pretty dead. Right, Gertie's just gonna go and kill the. Yeah, we're gonna Gertie to snap off the big boy. I know that Zombie can or Mira can make it so that Zombie can't be broken till the end of the turn, but if we do have the Balthier line, or we're able to just play Lightning out of our discard pile. Oh well, this Lightning's already on the table actually, but if we were able to do that, we can dull it. You know, there are ways around it here, but actually it looks like maybe we're going a different direction. Yeah, we've got the Fran. Okay, now show me the Balthier off of that. There, yeah, we're gonna get Balthier back. Now we do have the Animus, which can go play a monster 2 or less onto the field, which is pretty strong. So don't forget that. And we can of course maybe get a different blocker, or yeah. So we're kind of dragging this mirror all over creation here. We should. I mean, he's got quite a few cards in his hand. We could try to kill the Mira with the Mont Blanc first, and then force him to use it on this. Oh, we are going to use Mont Blanc here. We're gonna go do something first. Which monster will it be? Killing this Leo is good for us. Oh, it's Flowering Cactoid. 4 to 6,000 power, and he can't be chosen by some of their abilities. Hey, that's pretty good. So we're going to use Mira first on him, and now he can't be chosen by some of their abilities when he activates. So he's actually just going to be chilling here. Pretty cool. Interestingly, this deck has a very good way around that normally with things like the Pinello activation, but in this instance, that is going to be annoying enough. So he can't be broken and he can't be chosen. So that is a perfect blocker. We don't have any non-targeted stuff in MBM besides Pinello. So I think we let that one go. We say your turn, please. Successful defense here from Tori, very cool. Yeah, Animus doing its job, man. I mean, the nature of search your deck for a monster of 4 or less. It's not the discard pile. It's not play it from your hand. So you're able to do these really awesome toolboxy things, and I think this was a really cool play. And then yeah, we moved to end step from Xavier there. Yeah, very cool. Table 4, Brian got a 7-6 over Pat. Ooh, that sounds like that was a close one, dude. Now we attack and hope we have or get Toto. Yeah, the other white meat, yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and add table 3. Oh my goodness, dude, JG Fitness is on a tear. 7-0 versus Tyler at table 2 looks like. Table 4, Brian 7-6 versus Pat. Tyler, I'm sorry. I thought you were going to crush it. I thought we'd be just watching round 3. I was, bro. Oh, but what happened? It's a 7-0. Then I whiffed Verstel. Oh no, yeah, well. You guys are both go wide. Go wide nonsense decks is kind of funny though. What the hell is this? Oh, it's Grandmaster Mika. When Mika enters the field, choose one forward. It gains, if possible, this forward must block until the end of the turn. That's fun. Effects like that are really clever ways to deal with big threats. And also sometimes gain a benefit from triggering your guys dying. Or something similar. Look at him. He's giving that beard a twist, dude. He's thinking hard. He's deep in the tank. That's my Grandmaster. Not really, because he's like an undead bad guy or whatever. I vaguely remember. I say vaguely remember. I definitely remember. Played a lot of Final Fantasy X. Many times. I think I played the Final Fantasy X 10-2 HD Remaster. I think I played that like 3 separate times. I think I played it on PlayStation, and then I played it again on Steam, and then I played it again on the Switch. Because Final Fantasy X is great. And there kept being like just enough time between them porting it all those ways that I was like, a perfect excuse to play through Final Fantasy X. Then we whiffed a Verstel. So talk to me. What kind of Verstel deck we playing, Tyler? All right, table 3 looks like Irving got it. 7-4 over Kurt. Oh, Tifa beating the Samurais, dude. Those are big chonky bods, too. All right. Whoa, what the fuck, dude? I just looked away. I looked away for a turn, bro. What happened? I was punching in results. So the flowering cacti turn happens. Okay, now it's Tori's turn. He limit breaks with Micah. We saw that. He makes it so it must block. Okay. Then... oh, he attacks, he gets the same thing. Okay, so he attacks and he gets the Ifrit, and he gets the Goblin. And then he uses Goblin. And yeah, we just start machine gunning things down. Play the Mira. Yeah, reveal all this stuff. We get the Pooms. Oh no, we play the Zombie. Get it back. Yeah. We're just going ham. Okay. So this is the old Goblin and the old Zombie, and then the Flowering Cactoid that came out that previous turn. This is the new Zombie, the new Micah, the new Vincent that we just played, and then a new Mira from the turn. Okay, very cool. Unfortunately, the thing is, my man's only got 8 cards left in his deck. So, I mean, he does have a lot of attackers. He's got a lot of dudes. Hopefully we can convert, because we still have Beknami. We have Gertie. We're ending without using the Beknami. Wow, that's brave. Honestly, I think that's kind of brave. Maybe we don't have a lightning card in our hand. I don't know what the card in our hand is to be able to do this. So Tori's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attackers. If we clear 2 blockers, and I mean that's one more of the attacker than we need, and I think he's going to be capable of clearing blockers. You just have to be careful when the Zidane attacks. He does remove those top 2 cards. Like we're rapidly chewing through that deck. So we're down to 6 cards now because we drew 2 for turn. Bosch, are we taking this point of damage? Are we searching? Because wouldn't that just be funny? We are. What are we looking for? Probably a removal on a stick or like a monster that deals damage. We are at 5 damage, which means we can now use the Flowering Tactoid's ability. Excuse me. We also have a cracked. Oh, we're just doing all kinds of. He's mathing it out. He's mathing it out. If Zidane attacks, it means that Tori has exactly 1 turn left. I mean, it's looking a lot like he's got this turn and maybe 1 more, depending on how he plays it out. He is going to take the security officer out of his deck. Very interesting. I guess when we goblin the Bosch will attack and then he will deal damage to something on attack. So he can 8k one of these guys. He's got to 8k the Fran because we can pump the no with Horn, right? When the Goblin goes, he draws another card. So he could do the Goblin now and then play the Security Officer. No, we're just going to combat. We're attacking with Zidane. We know what cards are left in our deck, funny that Najee. And we know this Ifrit is here. We did play a Fire Forward this turn, and we had a pretty good feeling we were going to draw into one of these Ifrits. So we're going to cast the Ifrit, which is interesting because we cast the Ifrit for free, and then we also get the 5k from the Zidane. So this Ifrit is actually going to 7k the no, 5k the Fran, offer the trade for the Zidane. Very, very cool. I mean, it's really just showing the power of this Zidane. I think we all knew that this is a good card. It just reads incredible. Just absolutely seeing it do its work here. It's proving itself immediately in the first game I've seen as exactly they were who they said they were, or whatever. You know, the Adam Duncan somewhere is happy I've made that reference. Very, very cool. Yeah, Ifrit, Zidane, double tap. Canceling the 5k from the Zidane. Interesting. So we cancel the 5k from the Zidane. And then are we paying a 10 to return it? No, we just declare the block. Do we have the 10 cards to return it? This doesn't matter. We attack with the Bosch. I guess he did. He probably just said like, yeah, I return the 10 cards to return it to hand because I saw it did go back there. Bosch attacks. We clear the blocker. Mira. Now Micah. No stop there. Tori's. And we just need to get a card back here for Xavier, but it doesn't happen. Tori's clear. He attacks, and that's all 7. There it goes, man. He did the thing. Very, very cool game. Loved seeing this back and forth from these players. Excellent job, Tori. Tori moving on to the next round. And I think that's all our tables. So let me go ahead and we'll just do a pair in the next one. Oh, Viridian, brother. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you. It was so nice to hang out and see you at Gen Con this weekend. What was your favorite game that you played at Gen Con this weekend, Viridian? Alright, let's see. We had Tori took it 7. Yeah, very cool game, man. Oh, hell of a deal you're talking about. Oh, hell of a deal, dude. Hell of a deal is a sick game. I'm so glad that I got that one. I want to play that game a lot. Oh, June is still playing with Greg. Let's go to table 5. Mine was surprisingly the Overpower TCG. I did not hear about the Overpower TCG. Asura. Oh, we're looking at some wind stuff happening over here. Oh, is that a Windrake? What's this guy do? Limit Break 1. When Windrake enters the field, choose one character in your break zone and remove it from the game. When Windrake leaves the field, add the card removed by... Whoa, what the fuck? This card's crazy cool. Yo, this card's sick. What a good neutral play. Wow. I just read this card for the first time, folks. Sorry. This card is sick. I like this a lot. Wind definitely has some slots in the limit break. Let's just say that. Okay? I think that's very cool. Yeah, wow. Neat. They've got flexibility for sure in the limit break over there. Ramu, alright, so we're going to go ahead and just dull this dude, or we 5K on one or the other. We've got the man in black. So yeah, Greg is doing the thing here where we're slightly dipping into lightning and we're taking advantage of man in black being able to just say like, oh, we're using Asura again, we're using Asura again, we're using Asura again. It definitely helps you ramp up those cast turns. Doing Ramu stuff as well, which is very interesting. Oh, that's cool, Kurt. A lot of my friends were the people demoing at the Hellbreak booth. I didn't actually get to play it, but they were running the demos over there, which was cool. I tried the Naruto game. That was interesting. I mean, it's a Bandai game. It's a little different than the other Bandai games. It was interesting. I mostly did it to, for stonks. But one day I'm gonna be Hokage or something. So. Hell of a Deal was really fun. We played a lot of that Batman, or not DC Brave and Bold was a big game they had. There was like this Pog. It reminded me a lot of a game Dice Masters. Where you're adding these superheroes to your team, and then you add their like Pogs or dice or whatever to a bag, and then you're like drafting out of the bag to see what you get to do that turn. It's like a way to randomize like your resources every turn. It's pretty interesting. It's like one-on-one character combat. But there's just a couple things about the old like mechanics of playing it that are just really frustrating. Seems like something would be kind of fun on But they had like a digital version of it, but it's like every turn it's like dump out your bag and count your tokens. Like people start trying to shortcut that shit like within 5 minutes of understanding how that rule works, and that's not a good mechanic. So, but otherwise I enjoyed it. I think it was cool. I didn't do as many TCGs. I wanted to do Power World, but it was always so busy, and I wasn't trying to like do the Rat Race rush at the second the con doors open, so that's fine. I just opted not to. They had the StarCraft minis game stuff there, guys. Oh my god, I love StarCraft. That stuff was so cool. But anyway, we're here to talk about FFTCG. It's just like, look at all these cards are not new. Okay, I guess we got Cloud. So I'm just like, I'm Hong Shu over here. Hong Shu, is this the guy that has somebody else's sword? Yeah, check it out. Check out his helmet. He's just got the sword from a different Moogle. Because they didn't have a way to like get that out of the art. They just trimmed this guy out of art that has a bunch of Moogles in it. He's just got like a sword over here on his side of his face. Alright. Oh. The Wind Drake, dude. This is cool art. I bet, dude, there's like a whole bunch of new 5 cards too, right? Is there like a sick new light Barch deck with the Dawn Warriors? Have we done that? Have we plunged those depths yet, folks? There's so many things to try. There's so many things to try. You're brewing one, Dread? Hell yeah, great minds. Thinking alike. I love that. Yeah, so we've got this new Cloud is a warrior is interesting. He's a 4 cost, thank God. But he's very, very strong. This ability, you remove 3 fire cards in the break zone or 7 cards in the break zone to search for a fire forward of 2 or less. It does specify 5,000 power or less, but still, there's so many 2CP, 5K fire forwards that have cool effects. And then the S ability is just gravy, man. And a little Luso action. June. Oh, we got another Zidane sighting. Okay, guys, I think we're going to see a lot of this card. This is a very, very cool card. Zidane is removing Sephiroth and Setzer from the game, dude. Woo, baby. When he enters, we can remove 2 cards that are break. Oh my goodness, dude. Hold on. This is cool. Hold on. Hold on, dude. Setzer. Once per turn, you can cast a card removed by his abilities anytime you would normally cast it. When Setzer enters the field, choose up to 2 forwards in your break zone and remove them from the game. And we hit that with Zidane, who says, when you cast a card removed from the game, choose a forward. Opponent controls deal 5,000 damage. We've got 6 cards in our hand. We still got 3 backups up. We might have some action this turn. What kind of combos do we have? Oh, there's all kinds of things in here. Oh, we're Setzering. We're Setzering. Oh, guys, I can't wait to see. Okay, hold on. Let's just see what they pick. We get the Len. Okay, sure. Oh my goodness, and Len removes the cards of the. Oh my God, Len and Zonde. Sure, okay. Yo, this is. We're cooking over here. We are cooking. Look at all these awesome Zidane synergies, man. This is some cool stuff. It's like we can do so many things this turn. Oh my lord. Hades, dog. Alright, Zonde. We're naming a job. White Mage. Who knows? Maybe question mark. Yeah. We're gonna, what job? Oh, well, we don't have to name the job until resolution, but we cast him, so Zidane triggers. We have to choose who we're gonna deal 5k to. We're like, hey, do you want to? I kind of love this because we're like, you want to discard that card in your hand to try to protect Rosa? Because guess what job I'll name it resolution if you do. No, we're probably just gonna let it go, right? You gotta. Then we go to attack phase. We are gonna say question mark. No, see, I think you have to. The thing is, you have to finish the Rosa because when you go to finish it off now later, he may just pay to protect it then anyway because it's not dead yet. But I get it. Then, because then if he pays, then you can use the Gilgamesh. Like you do that first, because if he pays, you use the Zonde rather to kill it in attack after it's been protected. Because now if we try to finish it, then he has the potential to block it. If you can't discard, it says the card isn't win. That's true. That could be very true. Could be one of the few lightning cards. At which point, though, I think, unless he just drew that one, I don't remember exactly what the sequence was, but I would have overpaid for something else and left the win back up, right? But... So I'm presuming it's a wind card in his hand, but you never are 100% sure. These guys have 4 minutes left in the round. I will be right back. 1 second, chat. You guys, let me know. I'm going to have to catch up. Alright, we're back. Alright, what did we miss? We ended the turn there? Okay, hold on. Let's see. What did we miss? Okay. Brunhilde, kill the Rosa. Cool. Draw a card. Cool. End. Alright. We didn't cast the Len. Okay. Chocobo's just gonna... okay, so Windrake leaves the field, it dies, but we do get back whatever the card was, so we get back Lulu. Okay, that's a pretty good one. Lulu, what, for Asura? We need these resources back pretty bad. Yeah, because it's when he leaves the field, right? So he does it to his Windrake, even though he doesn't get a card. He does still draw a card off Chocobo, and then he does get to trigger the Windrake. Asura, yeah. Had a feeling. Had to be that. We're running out of resources for extending the turn. So Asura gets everything back, and then if we have like a Lulu or a Chocobo, or sorry, Lulu's here. If we have a Chocobo or something, we can get a little more out of it. We've only got 10 cards left in the deck, so actually we could probably take a good look at it, our discard pile, and see what is left. Only one Luso, it looks like, in here. Yeah, so here's another Luso. So we're going to draw a card off of that. So far we attack with Windrake, we cast Chocobo, we cast Lulu, we cast Asura, we cast Luso, so we're at 4. We're tokening. Are we just in danger zone? Is there a light card? Yeah, there's a Citra right here in the discard pile. Yeah. Good ask though, Kurt. Yeah, because it could be the reason. So this is time. The timing round. But I think it's timing round anyway. I know that June has 2 cards left in the deck, so. Although technically can complete turns without taking any damage. Although, not anymore. Now there's no cards left in the deck, so I guess it's just the last turn anyway. We do find this free effort. Free effort finding a lot of purchase in these decks these days because it's a Dane. I mean, it's a very good combo. Chronos. Other Ifrit. They're gonna hit the Lulu. Hit the Lulu in the hole. Ifrit on Luso. Perfect. Love a win by the Zonde deck out. Oh my goodness, that's so true, right? Because we go to the beginning of the attack phase. We can't wait. There's no forward the opponent controls. So we can't choose a forward. Right? Oh, but did he have... Oh, he had the Gilgamesh. Never mind, sorry. Gilgamesh was on the table. So he targets the Gilgamesh. We target the Gilgamesh. Yeah, and then the Zonde... When June targets the Gilgamesh with Zonde, Zonde goes, okay. But you deck out and die. You deck out and die. Man, you hate to see it. But this is sick, dude. I was... She's on to something here. She is on to something. because this is sick. All right. And this would have been, oh, dude. This, I'm seeing it. I'm seeing the vision. And this, yes, yes, very cool. All right, we're going to the next and final round? Question mark. We'll see. Do we have the free Ifrit to not deck out? I think the Zonde, he's been down for a turn already. So maybe we can't cast it. Maybe it's not so free. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm pretty sure that we just can't afford it. No, you're good. Oh, never mind. You're saying if we don't fight Salas, you win there? Okay, because then maybe, yeah, we could have cast the summon. So yeah, that's just a... Whoopsie. We're new deck goofing. We're new cards goofing, folks. Alright. Tori 7-5. I saved that one. And then Greg got it 3-4. 3-4. Over deck out over June. She just didn't have any gas left in the tank. Alright, we're going next. Alright. Yeah, we do have... Dude, Zidane is chewing through people's decks tonight. That's definitely one thing people have got to keep an eye on. Alright, we've got Irving versus Tori. That'll be a fun one to watch. Let's get pairings up here. Okay, let's get these pairings up. Alright. Players getting into their seats. And we're getting ready for what may be the final round of the evening here. We've got Irving Diaz on a very interesting Fire Water Tifa deck. Oh, I got somebody dropped, but after we did this. Okay, hold on. Great. All right, hold on one second. Hold on one second. Did I get down paired? No, brother. I missed the drop. Alright, hold on. Yeah, Brian, I got you for 1 win. Everybody has 1 win except for June. Alright, let's see. Let me, Did you play against Key? Oh no, did you play against Brian or Pat? Oh, you did play against Pat. Motherfucker, dude. Alright, hold on. I'm sorry, gamers. I have to repair it. I missed a drop. God damn it. The rare fuck up. It's the one pairing I can't just fix because these guys have played each other before. So let me delete it. Let me come back here and drop this. All good. It is what it is, folks. Can't do anything about it. Alright. That has changed the pairings. Because of course it has. Alright, well, I apologize for people who are playing their game and are enjoying their game, but please stop playing your game. Players may begin at 8:45. Time will be called at 9:25. Alright, well, let's let people sort that out. And then I got a feeling like at least one group of people will have not been seeing me tag them 3 times in the Discord, and will just be well underway in their game. How was Gen Con King? It was good, dude, except for all the floods. We were chilling. It was a good time. Which mostly didn't really impact me, but it was fun. All right. Well, let's go and look at Octagon. How bad is it? Okay, they've sorted. Most people have sorted their tables. I'm sorry, folks. Sorry, folks. Sorry, folks. All right, so table 1. Now we get to see. It's Tori versus JG Fitness at table 1. So that's going to be Fire, Earth versus Soldiers. And then table 2 is Irving versus Xavier. So Irving at the pair down to Xavier. That's MBM versus Tifa deck. So if Irving wins that, then there is going to be a tiebreaker. That's where we're at right now. Alright. Table 1 is back. Okay, let's go watch table 1. We fixed it. Everything's fixed. Alright, let's do players. Player 1 is Tori, because he is great about making the octagon rooms, so he's always on the left. And on the right, we've got JG Fitness. The JG Fitness, dude. The king of the north these days. Taking the crown, as it were. Alright, here we go. Dude, I do want to see the Battle of the Muscle. Would be great. Dude, the JG Irving would also take me all the way back, man. Take me back to my roots. Alright, we've got two great, nice, easy searcher starts here. Elwyn is going to search the deck for Glenn, of course, because that's our whole thing. Jesse is going to search the deck for a Tifa, multi-element Tifa. Help us pay for damn near anything. Nope, we put Tifa back in the deck. We went to get Cloud instead. We're going to play Elf. We're probably going to pitch... Oh no, we are not playing Elf. We're playing Meath instead, keeping the Elf. Discarding Wook Lamont, playing the Meath, not using it. Saving the Elf, figuring we'll use that to get an Avalanche character later. That's like the better follow-up play we're feeling like, so. And then a Jesse, dude. So look at this. Look at this. These decks are so wildly different, but it is very interesting to see these starts. The two Jessies next to a Fire backup. Everything old is new again, dude. Opus 1 starter Jesse. Alright, Elf is going to come down. We're going to discard any old card to search for any Avalanche operative. So there's more flexibility there when it comes to the Avalanche operatives. Well, we're actually just going to go get another Elf. So we actually pitched Elf to play Elf to search Elf. That's pretty funny. Get those out of here. So it's Glenn time, man. I mean, we've got... are there Amas in this deck? I don't know that we saw any Amaterasus. We saw a whole lot of monsters. There might have been Amas, though. I'm not confident enough to say there weren't. I don't know that we've seen one played. I know that we saw the water one played. Okay, so we do the whole thing here. So we go Genesis, discarding. So we're choosing the next soldier is reduced by 3. Then going for the Glen. So Glen comes down. Glen searches for up to 2 job soldiers and adds into our hand. Then we play 2 job soldiers or 2 or less from our hand on the field. We play Matt and we play Cloud. That gets us more triggers from Genesis. And it looks like we're choosing to choose 2 characters, dull them, and freeze them. And then we probably had our opponent discard a card. Yeah. We had him discard a couple cards. Oh yeah, because we have him dull freeze and then discard. Very interesting. Alright, so we're going to play the Cloud here, or sorry, Zidane here. Zidane's going to do that thing. He reveals the top 2. So the guys other than Matt can't be chosen by the opponent's abilities. I really think before we saw those cards with Zidane, we should have killed the Zidane with 3 soldiers. But I don't know, maybe we'll see what we do with this Cloud instead. Well, no, because he doesn't have haste, so... well, we have to kill the Matt first, so he'll survive. You can't target that because of Matt's ability. Yeah, so we target the Matt instead. Then we will respond by tapping 3 to kill this. So see, that's why didn't we just do that to the Zidane before? I think we should have just seen that the Zidane was coming in and that he can do that. Respected the Zidane, dulled 3 soldiers, and killed it. Because then he can't get that trigger for... You can still cast the cards, right? But you can't... He won't deal the damage. So Zach is going to come in. Wow, we're going to sack the Zach. Zach's a little Zach sack. With Cloud to go get a 4 cost. So it could be Sephiroth. Renoa on the Glen. Okay, yeah, Glen is going to flicker. So we're going to get 3 triggers on Genesis here. Don't freeze those 2 characters. We're going to get rid of that card from hand. For sure. Maybe even dull freeze the Goblin just because we can. Yeah, sure. Attack with the Lucia. Oh no, we're going to dull 3 to draw a card. And then we're going to pass and activate all our soldiers. This is pretty powerful. Pretty powerful, JG. The old Glen, dude. In a world where there are no Amaterasus. I mean, there have been less and less of them recently, and something like Glen is just gonna... He's just gonna do his thing. And his thing is very strong. Tori is looking for that Matoya. He needs that Matoya yesterday. I mean, I guess he's got the Chantoto limit break as well. He got some outs here. But man, that board is scary. He needs the Earth CP for the Chantoto is the problem. And he needs 3 Earth cards to be able to do it. Not just that Earth backup. The Earth backup and 3 Earth cards to be able to do Chantoto. Then he's getting all his backups taken away and his cards from hand taken away. Oh, God. Oh, Key did not drop, and he didn't show up to the game, huh? Are you in chat, Tyler? If he didn't show up, can you just report your game if you haven't already? I don't think so, but yeah, just report it. This board, you still got a room up? Yeah, man, just report it. Thanks. Oh, he just came. Alright, well, play your game. Let me know if... I mean, I assume he had something going on. I don't know. Alright. Okay, we... Aerith. Get more soldiers back. Now we got the Roche. So Roche has got a lot of text on him. Let's read this card again, because I feel like I read it and I didn't think much of it. Yeah, we definitely won this one, but... When Roche attacks, choose the forward opponent controls. Roche and the chosen forward deal damage equal to their power to the other. Oh, okay, and that's interesting with the guy that can shrink power, right? And remove one Roche and the break zone from the game, and then he just gets real big, but he has to attack. I mean, that's cool. Interesting card. Does the Angeal also activate? Oh, dude. This guy, let's see. Oh, yeah. It sure does. If a drop soldier forward you control deals damage to a forward, the damage increases by 2,000. So it definitely does. So it's cool to play him and then pay the 2 and then go get the Roche. Oh, I guess he doesn't have haste or anything, but it's cool. He's over curve. Cool card. Yeah, I like that. Alright, so JG Finn has got this one pretty quick. And Xavier got it at table 2, which means JG Fitness, the return, the powerful return, comes in and slams through with soldiers for the first week back. We will go ahead and click through the other games just because there's some new cards and we'll check out what's going on at the other tables. But congratulations to JG Fitness for taking this one with soldiers. Very cool. The new Roche here is definitely a new soldier card that slots right in. I think, you know, this one's a lot more interesting than the 2CP Lightning Roche that we had before. Just some really cool stuff going on here. I do love all these Zidane decks that we got to see tonight, though. And then looks like, yeah, Xavier got that one over Irving. The Tifa deck was cool, too. Let's go ahead and switch tables. Is there anybody whose sauce we did not get to see? Well, Tyler and Key's game just started. But let's see. Hey, man, no problem. You're saucing these nugs? All right, let's go. We'll go to table 3. Let's see what's going on over in the nug sauce land. Because we're just getting a little hung. We're like, how did that guy come? Where did that guy come from? How did you pay for that? But because it always plays the Veristil out of the break zone. So we did that, then we pitched together 3, and then he played him out of the break zone. So Veristil, cool. What did we hit with the Veristil? I don't think we got here in time to see. We did not. Okay. Oh, go away. Wait, why can't I can't get rid of this now? I can't get rid of it? This has happened to us once before. Hold on, let me try to... No. It's locked. Okay, hold on. We'll have to leave the room and come back. Don't mind me. Alright, there we go. We're back. Alright, we thored in for Une. Oh, baby. What are we doing over here? A little Leo action? Okay. Water, ice, some Verstel stuff. What new big expensive Verstel cards did we get? Okay. Emina. We're gonna go get the old Amelia Bedelia. Annabella. This is that Ice Lightning deck. Very cool. Ice Lightning and Water Ice, dude. What year is it? Oh, Odin. Oh, he's the same in every timeline. Yeah, he's just gonna drag that right on top of the Verstel there. This is when we drop the second Verstel from our hand. My man's got 7 cards in his grip. Oh, we got the zoomed in. Oh, quick, zoom out. Ramu. Alright, cool, we did it. Now we're discarding an Odin. We're doing the thing. We revealed the top 2 cards of our deck. We revealed Odin. Oh, wait, no, Odin's there already. What are we revealing? Jill and Odin. Oh, we get both of them. Excellent. We get Ice Jill, we get the Odin that gets cheaper for each Odin in our discard pile. We're big chillin'. We'd love to see it. All right. I'm saucing these nugs, this man told me, and then he just hits me with he's got the weapons. Okay. Diamond Webski, dude. Just saw that. Just looked up and saw that. When Diamond Weapon enters your field, your opponent selects one forward they control. They put it in the break zone. When Diamond Weapon leaves the field, you may search for a weapon other than water and play it on the field. Play one job weapon from your hand onto the field for 4 CP. You may only use this ability during your main phase. Dude, what a big, beefy boss, dude. The Diamond Webskis. I forgot to use Annabella and Vivian. Oh, I forgot to draw the card, and then forgot to don't freeze the thing. Okay. Alright, we're playing Barnabas. Sure. We're gonna do the thing to make him cheaper. Excellent. And we prime him into this Odin, the new Odin. When it enters the field, or when Barnabas primes the Odin, choose it forward and break it. We're gonna break the weapon, which is gonna trigger the weapon. When Barnabas 16 primes an Odin, 16 Odin gains. When a character enters your opponent's field, dull it and freeze it, which is cool because that'll work on the weapon. So we go get the weapon for free, and it's an Omega weapon, which is, I didn't even realize, I forgot this was a weapon. Oh, this just came out in this set too? Oh, hell yeah. If you control 5 or more backups, Omega weapon is also forward 10k power. When Omega weapon enters the field, select one of the 2 actions. Choose the forward opponent controls, break it, or deal 5,000 damage to all the forwards opponent controls. This is a sick card, what the hell? Yo, this card's wild. Very neat, and this whole thing is cool. Dude, I might be a weapon gamer. Call me the weapons master, you know what I'm saying? A little Fury in action. Oh, the deck name is Lethal Weapon for sure. Lethal Weapon 7. Boom, 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 boom. We got the Une. Oh shit, we flickered the Omega weapon, dude. The Gift of Gav, dude. Irving, are you out there? Your man is on the table. He's doing his thing. We love to see it. New Sidolphus, we priming him. We need 2 lightning to prime him, but we have the... Oh no, we don't have Torgal. Oh wait, Vivian lets us do it? Yeah, Vivian lets us do it. She's just like a dog. Oh wait, no, I didn't say that. Alright, we prime into Rama, we zoom out. We're gonna pitch this Odin. Oh, it's very cool that this has synergy with putting more Odins in your discard pile for the Odin that cares about Odins being in your discard pile. Me likey. I'm into that. I'm into it. I'm into it. We're going to dull freeze there where we prime. We're going to make sure we draw our card when we prime. Appreciate us getting that correct this time. Cool, so now we've actually dull frozen a lot of the characters were there. However, he still gets the Veristil, and that's just enough. We get to see a lot of extra cards. Get another diamond weapon into play. Omega weapon already standing. Now he is a 10k forward. And we have the Sapphire weapon out. This is a different weapon entirely. Sorry, it's not a new one or the other one. That was Ultimate Weapon. No, oh, there's Ultimate. Oh my god, there's also Ultimate Weapon Origin. They printed 3 weapons this set. If you have 5 or more drop weapon in your break zone, the cost required to cast is reduced by 5. And when this is put from the field to the break zone, you draw 2 cards, man. We're popping off. We're doing it. We're doing it. Weapons at the ready, dude. Alright, yeah, I mean, that'll do it. So Jill is going to just say, scoot those big boys out of the way. We actually can scoot all of them. Choose up the same number of characters as the icon in your break zone, and or remove from the game and dull them. We're going to dull all 3 of those characters. Then we can pay that 1 at the beginning of the attack phase to choose one of these guys and break it. So we're just going to snap off the Omega weapon, most likely. Oh, we are going to choose to kill the Sapphire weapon. Alright, so we draw 2 cards there. He's happy to see that one go. Attacking with Gab is going to be large to the damage, then chaos to damage, then another diamond weapon, I believe, to damage. Yep. Big weppy lads, dude. And yeah, now we actually didn't even bother priming. We just played the Shiva and killed both of these dull forwards. Get to trigger the Shiva at end phase. Or does the Shiva thing? They discard a card. Did we do that? Oh, he put Lena to his break zone. Okay. Okay. Hey, Statty! Thank you, brother. Oh my goodness. I think, was it you I was just talking to about this weekend? About how this is the thing that makes me feel old, dude. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, King. 70 months. What a god. And I was so happy to get to spend the weekend at our favorite con, dude. It was a good time. Hope you're settling in back home after the long break. I know you've got the homie hangover, dude. He's just chilling in the disco. I got so much work to do, or I'd come hang out. It's been a busy week. The week after a con is always crazy. Or catch up at work, because a bunch of people are out. And the work continues. All right, so we've got the diamond weapon number 3, dude. The weapons have been online, although we are finally getting be. Unfortunately, there's no planet here to protect, so they're not really. There's no oomph in their game. Oh my goodness, a giant weapon's gonna smush this little puppy. Gonna smosh him. Dude, Statty kicked some butt at Dune, okay? He was doing alright. You know what I'm saying? You get me? You get it? You get my joke? He lost at the final table, but he's still top dog, dude. Top dog. Kuja with the doll and the diamond weppy. The dog coming in. Heretical Knight, Garland, Jill, and then Shiva. What a cool game, dude. I love seeing all the 16 stuff. The weapons are also very neat. Very, very cool, man. Key and Tyler playing this one. So that is it for us tonight, everybody. Thank you for tuning in for our first set, our first tournament in this set, Blissful Eternity. Congratulations to JG Fitness for swinging back in and muscling his way to first place with 3 victories. He didn't have that tiebreaker. 3 victories with Soldiers. New Roche in there getting some action. Very cool to see all the different decks tonight. A lot of Fire Zidane stuff going on. Samurais back on the table. Weapons. All this Final Fantasy 16 synergy. The Tifa deck. A lot of really fun stuff tonight, guys. I can't wait to see what else we're getting up to this set. We will be back. I don't think no coffee and bullshit Sunday. I've got a wedding on Saturday. I think there's all kinds of stuff going on this weekend, man. I'm like, there's like 10 different plans intersecting and overlapping with each other this weekend for me. Then I think we'll be back next Wednesday, obviously like normal. Who knows after that? I do really want to get to coffee and bullshit this set though, because of course I want to noodle with new cards and new ideas. All right, but we're all done. Thank you everybody for tuning in. I will see everybody next Wednesday. Toodles. Bye bye. Ta ta for now. Take care. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.